By Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Here's Banchero. Isaac down low. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Hardaway. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now, Suggs. Guarded by Hardaway. Isaac misses.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
With the drive. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Doncic. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Mavericks leading by 5. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The 3 for Doncic. Banchero grabs the board.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Mavericks pull it in. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Doncic. Pass to McGee. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. Carter. Up and in on the way.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Pass to McGee. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Carmelo Anthony. Frank Ntilikina.
Right wing. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. McDaniels got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's down.
The Mavericks, 18. And your Magic Youth Dance
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
In the corner, it's Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. He takes it in. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And he makes that one. Bomba's got his first points in this one.
Well, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bomba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
The Magic trailed by 8. Harris inside. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Lays it up and banks it in. Bomba's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Dallas making a switch here.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Shakes him. And Bull with the lay-in.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking it, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. In the corner, it's Harris. Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bamba with the block. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Pass to Russell. Reverses. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing here by 8. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And he finishes nicely on the way. Mamba's got 7 points for the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's Bull. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Traps in the tray.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Anthony with it. Now Anthony defending. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bulls got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Pass to Bamba. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Russell. Out to the right wing. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside for Jackson. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Here's Powell. Back to Russell. Second shot opportunity. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Carter. To the left wing. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Killen.
Boy, that's outstanding defense by Wood. He's tall, rangy, good timing. He's tough to shoot over.
Hardaway for 3. The Magic trailed by 7. The leaner inside. Isaac. And they get it back. Poke loose. They shoot again. Rebounded by McGee.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Nice move. Doncic, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Driving in. Inside. Here's Isaac. The shot missing. Good D by Wood.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Second chance shot. Here's McDaniels. Good on the triple. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Bancaro. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Over to the wing. And he drives in. Bancaro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Over in the corner, Doncic. From the arc, another three for Dallas. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's something. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Checking in for the Mavericks, D'Angelo Russell.
Dallas leading by 8. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Wood. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Bancaro.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep. Another three for Dallas. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Here's Russell. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Suggs missing. Mavericks leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Back to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Bancaro. And finished off by Bancaro.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside. And so it's Dallas with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work.
The Mavericks, 51. And
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. And Whiteside sends it back. Now Anthony. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Wood. Right side a screen. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And the dunk by Bamba. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Magic trail by 14. Isaac left side. And stolen by Russell. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And they double up Russell. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
That one goes in.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
He gets it in there. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Bamba. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
To the right side. Wood with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Wood. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one, good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Shots good by Anthony.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bamba inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Outside, Russell. Offensive rebound. Pass to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Russell left side. And here's Wood outside. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And Whiteside stays right with it.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D'Angelo Russell.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Russell, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Yep, it counts.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
So we